Okay guys, now we are going to continue our footer section. So we are getting to the end to our website. So now the last section will be the footer section, so we are going to tackle it right now. So the first thing we are going to do now is we are going to put our section ID footer. So inside our section ID footer, we'll be having our div class footer container. So we are sorry. So right inside our footer container, we'll be having another div class social media. So right after inside uh, our social media class, we'll be having a div. We will just set a div without any class, so we just put a div, and inside that div we'll be having our title, h1 class, social media items. Inside our tag h1 we'll be having services. So right after that, what are we going to do? We are just going to copy and paste. I think we will be copy and paste three more times, because let's see how it look like first, so we can continue. So I'm currently on in the server. So 1 minute guys, we are going to see how it look like and what we can do about it. So that is it, that is the way it look like. So you can see that we have a title services. Inside services we have three elements, which is the event catering and the event staff. So that basically that is the way it's going to look like. So now let's see what we are doing now. So now we are on the website we are building now. So we can see that you have only services in the bottom of our page. So you have is that service down. So we are going now to do the remaining elements. So what to do that, let's come back to our HTML, and as I told you, we are just we are going to copy and paste it 3 times. So we just copy it like this, copy, go down, copy, go down, copy. So we are at one more. So that is it. So we here what we are going to do, we are basically going to inside our we are going to set a class. We are going to set the class here. So we are going to give a class right after the div without class. We are going to set a class. Should I do that before to copy? And inside that class we put social. So rather let's delete the one we have copied and set one before to copy it, because so we just put a social here, and that social, right inside that social we won't be having a h1, we'll be having a account tag, account tag. So we just press shift D no 1 minute. So just let me just delete it, and we'll be putting account type class select and we will be slash event. So we close it. So that is it. So we are having now, before we are having a div with our class to hold our title service, and now we are having a social div class social to hold our element, the element inside our service. So now what we are going to do now, we are just going to copy it, and let's say we are just going to copy it. No, it's not supposed to be event here. The events is here. So we are just going to copy it, copy our social div class social, and paste it three times. So that is 1, 2. So what you are going to do, you are going to put our catering, and you are going to put our event staff. So that is it. So 1, 2, 3. So that's what we are going to do. So right after that, the next target will be we will set another social. We will just copy another social media. We copy our social media a div tags, which is from here to here. So because we are going to repeat the same process with let's see, we are going to repeat the same process with the social media. So that is it, and the same process also with the location. So basically is what we are going to do. So just to go fast forward, we just copy it, and just down, we go a little bit down, and there we'll just paste it down, and we just put here social media. We just change it to social media, and here it will be a little bit different, because now inside social we'll be having an icon, and also we'll be having an account tag for our for our different links to our different pages. So the first icon we are going to set now, it will be an WhatsApp icon. So it will be BS. I explained to you how to get the icon in my previous video, so you can just go and watch, and you see how to get those icons. So that's easy. So the first icon we are going to we have set is the icon, the WhatsApp icon. So let's see how it look like on our page. So let's go down. So you can see that right in the corner here we are having some element. So we are not seeing very well, so I will just go and give a height to it in our CSS. So in my CSS, I will just put inside the footer section, I will just put footer, and now I will put a height of, let's say, 100 VH, so that we can see it better. So let's see, now we can throw it to the top. So guys, you can see it now that element is right in the top of in the left side of our web page at the top. So that is it. So you can see that we're having the first icon, which is the WhatsApp icon. So right after the WhatsApp icon, what are we going to set? We are going to set another icon, which is the Facebook icon. We will change the title here. So we change the event to WhatsApp, to our number rather. So we just put our number, which will be, so that is it. So right after that, what are we going to do? We are going to remove the select class. So we are not going to need it. So we are going to remove the select class, and you understand soon, we understand why. So I'm going just to remove it, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to repeat. I will just delete the last two one. So I'll just delete them. So I will copy the one I have modified 3 times. So I'll just do 1 2. So let me see how many times. So we are going to do it 4 times, so it will be 4 times. So now we are at 3. So we have 2, so we do 2 more. So that is it. So right after that, what are we going to set here? We are going to set, we have set our number already. So the next one to be a Facebook, so we just change the WhatsApp here to Facebook, and the next thing we are going to do is we are going to change here to Facebook. We are just going to put a little, put Facebook, really hot food. So that is it. So inside our hash reference, or href rather, we put our link there, so when we click on it, it can link us directly to our page. So the text here is just to show what the reference inside the link, so when we click it, it will direct us directly to our Facebook page. So the next thing we are going to put again in on this section, now we are going to change this WhatsApp to Twitter. So we just type here Twitter, and right after that, what are we going to do? We are going to change 1 minute. I think yes, we are going to have a select class also. We are going to have a select class also, so should I not delete it? So the select, we are going to have a select class there, and here too we will be having a select. Why the first one was not having a select is because we are going to apply a cursor to it. When we are putting our cursor, we don't want the cursor to be pointing, and we want also to notify to the user that it cannot be clicked. But where we are having the select, we want to notify the cursor should be pointing and notify to the user that we are going to, he can click on it. So it's why we are having the class, we are applying again the class select to it. So that is it. Select, and the last one too, I'll be having the class select. So that is it, guys. So the what we are going now, we have changed to Twitter from the Twitter side. So now we are going to put what we are going to change also, and put Twitter, sorry, twitter.com/ that is it. So we are going to the next one now. We are going to change the WhatsApp to Instagram. So we put Instagram. So in the Instagram now, we are going to do what? We are going to put an Instagram.com/hotfood. That is it. And the last one will be the email. So we just remove this and put an envelope to notify that, we put an envelope icon to notify that this part is for the email. So we just put, now we put our link there, w dot, and now we put a food, and we put your So that is it, guys. So the next thing we are going now to do is we are going to apply the same process again for our location. So we are going to do the same thing so that people, if you go to our location section, also we just copy our social here. Let me put this one. So we copy our social again, our social media, and we double it. So we just paste it here, and we make the necessary changes, which will be here will be location. After the location, what are we going to do? We'll be putting we're changing our icon to phone and call, and right after that we'll be having a current location. Oh yes, we maintain the same phone number, and we change now the Facebook to current location, and it will be current location, current location, and right after that we'll be having a boss. We'll be changing our Twitter to boss, and we will delete the remaining one because we are not going to need it, so we delete it. And we are going to do what also, we are going to remove our class SC current location. If you have set everything, we have location, we have our phone icon, we have our current location, we have our boss. So the next thing we are going to do now is simple. We are now going to remove the select class. We are going now to remove the select class, and also change everything. So we change here, so and the next one to redo what redo Accra for Ring Road. So guys, that is it. We are just changing the little text between every tax, between the account tax. So the next one, I think that's all for the location. That's it. It's good. For the boss too, that is good. So I think we are done. So that is it. So let's see how it look like. So guys, that is the way it look like. So now we have finished with our HTML side, so we are going now to our CSS side. So the CSS will help us to style it and make it the same way the way it look here. So after doing this, we just go and do the responsive side. So guys, let's go to our CSS file. So this is it here. So the first thing we are going to do, we are going to let me deactivate the copyright because it's disturbing. So that is it. So what are we going to do? We will be giving a margin top of 40 px. We are going to do a background color. So let's say, let's give to the background color 218. and 216 and 216 too. So that is it for the background color. You will be given a margin top 0, and the size will be 0 ps, and the size will be 0 ps, and the size will be 0.6 ps. So that is it. So now we go to our container. So we do dot footer container. We'll be having a flex. No, we're having a display flex, and right after the display flex, we'll be having a justify content space around, and inside justify right after that you'll be having a social. So after the social, will be set the social to font size. We will be giving a font size of 15 ps, and we'll be giving a font family of Rubik to it. So basically that's it. So let's go and let's check what is going on, what is the result of it. You can see now we are having our background color, and now everything is aligned up to the style we have given to them. So based on the style we have given to them. So that is it right now. So now what are we going to do? We are going to tackle now our social media items, which are the various items under the titles. So is what you are going to do now. So first thing you are going to do, let's scroll to the top. So that is it. So first thing we are going to do now, we have after the social, we are going to do give a social A, because we are having to tackle our anchor tech. So we will be taking social A, and we'll be giving a font size of 15 to it too, and we'll be giving a font family of Rubik to everybody, and we will be putting cursor. Is what I was telling you, while you have we have used the select for some of our item and not for some, because we are going to set a cursor not allow, and right after that we are going to give a color to it, which is black. So that is it. So let's go and see. So you can see that when I put the cursor on the element which doesn't have link, or on which we cannot click, is not allowing us. So for now it is not allowing any of the link. Is when we are going to apply to the class select cursor pointer. From there, the clickable link, the one we can click on, will be showing a cursor pointer, if I make myself clear. So let's go straight to the social media item. So social media items, and from there we'll be giving a color green. We give a color green to it. First, after the color green, we'll be giving a font family or Josephine Sans, and I'll be giving a border left. The border left 1 ps solid. You understand why? And we're giving another one border right. Border right will be giving 1 ps to solid, and right after that we'll be giving also, we align our test center, and we'll be doing a padding of 5 ps and 20 ps. And as what I was telling you, now we are going to take our class select. We'll be applying a hover on it so that when the keys are on it, it will hover. And we put a button, a border button, red, so that when we put the cursor on it, which will be 2 ps, solid red, sorry, solid red, and we'll be having a cursor pointer then. So based on that one, when we go to our website, we can see now that all the elements that we can click on, having, when we put our cursor on it, we'll be seeing the cursor will be pointer, and we'll be having a red line under the element, which we tell the user that he can click on it. So the one on which we cannot click, you see that the cursor will not allow. So that is it. All the one we can click on it, you can see that is the cursor is pointer. So that is what you are going to do. So I can see that some of our CSS didn't work through. I can see that some of our CSS design we have applied to it hasn't worked on it. So we will go quickly and check what is happening. So guys, that is the mistake here. The mistake is just here. We have put Socila. It's supposed to be social. So let's now go and see if. So you can see now that all the CSS file, CSS how can I say, instruction has been respected by the HTML. You can see now that the services is well aligned, and we are having 2 lines at the side. So now we are going to check the same thing with our element, which are also responding. So we are going to check what is going on. Okay guys, for our social, the padding here, it's not supposed to be like that. The padding is supposed to be padding top 20. So that is it. So let's now go and check how it look like. So guys, you can see that now it's looking nice. Okay, so let's see if it's the same thing like what we have. It's the same thing. You can see that it look like exactly like the same thing like the website we have built already. So it's the same thing. Now we are going to remove our height. So to do that, let's go back to our CSS and fast forward. We go and remove our height from here. So when we do that, you can see now that is it guys. So you can see that we have finished our website. Now we are going to tackle the responsive side of it. So to do that, we straightforward go to our CSS file again, and we go to the first mass weight we have, which is the 820. So to that, what are we going to do? We are going I think that for this width is responsive. So let's check from we just press inspect to see the state of our website, how it look like. So now okay, we can see that on the iPad iPad Air is not looking gorgeous like that. And let's see on the iPhone 12 how it look like. Also is the same, it's not looking interesting and it's not responsive. So we are going to work on them right now. So what we are going to do, we are going straight so guys, as I told you, we are going to work on them. So let's hold it like this and close. And now let's go to our, as I told you, the media query with the mass wide 800. We go down. When we go down, we just put here. We just comment and put footer section here, and inside that footer section, what do? Um, we give the footer give to the footer a font size of 15 ps, and so for while we'll be giving a margin 0 ps. So right after that, we will be applying, also we make some few modifications to our social media items. So like this, we'll be having the font size. The font size will be 15 ps, and right after that we'll be having a dot social a, and we'll be giving a font size of 10 ps. So that is it. Let's see. Okay guys, we can see now that on our iPad device, you can see that now it's fitting properly, nicely the way we want it. So that is it. So okay, so that is it. Let's see if it's the same thing like the one we have. So I'm taking the one we have built already like a reference, so exactly the same thing. So that is it. So what are we going to do now? We are going straight to our next media query, which is the form minimum wide 450. So there, I'm not sure that we are going to do anything there. So let's now check how it look also on our sorry guys, shit. So let's check how it look like on our iPhone or other devices. So let's see, let's take the iPhone 12, and let's this guys is fitting very well, so we don't have any changes to make. It's well done. So let's see on our Galaxy S8. So that is it guys, we have finished with our website. It's completely responsive, so that is it. So let's see how is it. So it's look well looking. So that is it guys, we have finished with our website. So if you want the code of our of the website we just built, is available in the description. I'll just let the link to my web page, so that you can get the link from there, and feel free to support us and to subscribe also to our channel. It will help us to produce a very nice content for you, and teach you a lot of things. So that is it. So thank you guys.